The most serious mistakes are not being made as a result of wrong answers. The truly dangerous thing is asking the wrong question. Peter F. Drucker. Why did I want to win? Because I didn't want to lose. Max Schmeling. To succeed in business, to reach the top, an individual must know all it is possible to know about that business. J. Paul Getty. To win without risk is to triumph without glory. Pierre Corneille. To succeed, you need to find something to hold on to, something to motivate you, something to inspire you. Tony Dorsett. The only limits are, as always, those of vision. James Broughton. To think creatively, we must be able to look afresh at what we normally take for granted. George Neller. To the degree we're not living our dreams, our comfort zone has more control of us than we have over ourselves. Peter McWilliams. To think is easy, to act is difficult. To act as one thinks is the most difficult. Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. To waken interest and kindle enthusiasm is the sure way to teach easily and successfully. Tryon Edwards. The noblest search is the search for excellence. Lyndon B. Johnson. The man who does not work for the love of work but only for money is not likely to neither make money nor find much fun in life. Charles M. Schwab. The miracle is not to fly in the air or to walk on the water, but to walk on the earth. Chinese proverb. The new source of power is not money in the hands of a few, but information in the hands of many. John Naisbitt. The man who will use his skill and constructive imagination to see how much he can give for $1 instead of how little he can give for $1 is bound to succeed. Henry Ford. A coach is someone who tells you what you don't want to hear, who has you see what you don't want to see, so you can be who you have always known you could be. Tom Landry. When a problem arises, it uses force to try to push you over and crush you of joy. The only way we can resist is if we exert equal or more force back at the problem. We must use every tool at our disposal to overcome such situations. If you want to be successful in rising above the situation, you must use every available resource. The two fundamentals are positive thinking and persistence. These are only potentials because many people use every other resource but either give up or think negatively. It's only when we put these two fundamentals to use that problems can be truly solved. The other resources are up to you. The end result is if we use all our resources and overcome these problems, we turn out bigger, stronger, and more ready to face larger future issues. Alan Stebble. My advice is find fuel in failure. Sometimes failure gets you closer to where you want to be. Michael Jordan. When we wake up in the morning, we have two simple choices: go back to sleep and dream, or wake up and chase those dreams. Author unknown. Nothing is predestined. The obstacles of your past can become the gateways that lead to new beginnings. Ralph Blue. Always try your best, never give up, and remember each human being is the architect of his own destiny. Loreno Gomez. Hold on to what you believe in and your dreams will always come true. Alan Brooks. Lifting weights regularly breaks down your muscles through micro tears. After a little time, our muscles develop and repair bigger and stronger than before. If the principle works physically, it also works here. This should further motivate people to fight through every problem faced. Me. Belief. Believe in belief, for belief opens realms sometimes unimaginable to the unopened eye. Belief is so propelling and motivational that sometimes the only ledge we have to hold on to is belief. Nate Crane. I have come to the frightening conclusion that I am the decisive element. It is my personal approach that creates the climate. It is my daily mood that makes the weather. I possess tremendous power to make life miserable or joyous. I can be a tool of torture or an instrument of inspiration. I can humiliate or humor, hurt or heal. In all situations, it is my response that decides whether a crisis is escalated or de-escalated, and a person is humanized or dehumanized. If we treat people as they are, we make them worse. If we treat people as they ought to be, we help them become what they are capable of becoming. I'm Janet. Be a trendsetter in life instead of being just a trend follower. New alphabets of life: A for attitude, B for belief, C for concentration, D for desire, E for extra mile, F for focus. Chant these regularly. Ashutosh Karnatak. You'll never have a shot at yesterday, but you'll always have a shot at tomorrow. Rami Mahfouz. Salvage every opportunity you get, because that opportunity could be your first and last opportunity you will ever get. Jonathan B. Challenges are big, and they are everywhere. It counts when you pick one. Shriji Pithambaran. The tragedy of life does not lie in not reaching our goals. The tragedy lies in not having a goal to reach. Take life by the horns and give it a good shake and make the most of every opportunity. Only you can limit the distance you are willing to travel through life by the choices you make. Peter Pearson. I am led this way in my life. I look for something and find something else. I then realize that what I've found is more suited to my needs than what I thought I was looking for. It's not serendipity, there are no coincidences. My heart and soul are open to what I need and what I should do. Miguel Diacuor. Confront your fears, list them, get to know them, and only then will you be able to put them aside and move ahead. Jerry Gillies. Maturity is the ability to do a job whether or not you are supervised, to carry money without spending it, and to bear an injustice without wanting to get even. And Landers. It's surprising how many persons go through life without ever recognizing that their feelings toward other people are largely determined by their feelings toward themselves. And if you're not comfortable within yourself, you can't be comfortable with others. Sidney J. Harris. In those times where you're standing on the edge of a cliff, you can do one of two things. You can take steps backwards because you know you'll be safe, or you can just take the leap and hope you fly. Devin Crouch. The impossible is nothing if you believe you can do it. Author unknown. The best thing about life is meeting people. Along the way, you will meet people that can alter your perception just for a few seconds, and those few seconds can last you a lifetime. Oscar Henning. Before trying to fix others, fix yourself first. Haley K. No limitations, just possibilities. Marty O'Brien. Show me your friends, and I'll show you your future. Author unknown. Life is all about struggle. Struggle can be faced through concentration, hard work, and dedication. Vikas Jain. Life has many lessons. A lot of them we do not understand at the time we face them, but they all have a purpose. These lessons are only to help us grow and get stronger. Never stress over things that come up in life that are out of your control. Just know there is victory in the end. If you learn the lesson the first time, you will not have to repeat it over and over again. Term Mead. In life, one must lift his eyes from the troubles and look to where he is going, because if he keeps his eyes on the pain, there is a high possibility that he will quit. Author unknown. Strength is not measured by how tightly you hold on to something, but by how well you let it go. Author unknown. Tomorrow is not a reflection of what happened to you yesterday, but rather what you chose to do today. Chris Klein. Laughter and tears are both responses to frustration. I choose laughter because there's less cleaning up to do afterwards. Author unknown. It is better to live and feel than to hide and die old and numb. Ronald J. Champion. You are not only judged by the company you keep, but also the company you avoid. Shiv Kara. Mishaps are like knives that either serve us or cut us as we grasp them by the blade or the handle. James Russell Lowell. We can do anything we want as long as we stick to it long enough. Keller, Helen. There is nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. Shakespeare. William. What doesn't kill me makes me stronger. Camus. Albert. Keep sowing your seed, for you never know which will grow. Perhaps it all will. Ecclesiastes. We must embrace pain and burn it as fuel for our journey. Miyazawa Kenji. Patience is the companion of wisdom. Stevie Augustine. It takes a long time to bring excellence to maturity. Cyrus Publilius. You must learn to be still in the midst of activity and to be vibrantly alive in repose. Gandhi. Indira.